Did you know the median net worth for Americans under 35 is only $13,900, according to the Federal Reserve's latest survey of consumer finances? Let that sink in for a second. Are you above or below that line? Most people have absolutely no idea. And that's why they risk falling dangerously behind without realizing it. If you wait until your 40s to care about this number, it might be almost impossible to catch up and achieve true financial independence. So here's the real question. Are you doing better than your peers or silently slipping behind? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know exactly how your net worth stacks up, you'll learn the simple, actionable strategies to boost it far beyond the average for your age. First, let's clear up a big misconception. Your net worth has nothing to do with your annual income. In fact, there are people earning six figures who actually have a negative net worth, simply because of their debts and spending habits. Net worth is straightforward to calculate, but surprisingly few people take the time to do it. Let's break down the steps so you can find your number. Grab a notepad as we go. Step 1. Add up every asset you own with real value. This includes your home, cars, bank accounts, investments, collectibles, even that gold watch or diamond ring gathering dust. For example, suppose your home is worth $500,000, your cars total $50,000, and miscellaneous valuables add up to $10,000. Your total assets would be $560,000. Step 2. Now total your debts. This is where most people get a little queasy. Include your mortgage balance, car loans, student loans, and any credit card balances. So if you owe $300,000 on your house, $40,000 across car loans, and $3,000 in credit card debt, your total liabilities are $343,000. Step 3. Subtract your total debts from your total assets. In our example, $560,000 minus $343,000 leaves a net worth of $217,000. See, it's not about income. It's about the gap between what you own and what you owe. Here's a quick micro story. Sarah, one of my viewers, started with barely $10,000 in net worth at age 28. But by tracking her assets, ruthlessly paying down debts, and investing even small amounts each month, she crossed $100,000 by age 35. It's doable. Are you tracking yours? Drop your age and an approximate net worth range in the comments. Don't be shy. You'll find that almost everyone is surprised where they land. A quick side note. Every time I share these numbers, I hear, but what's a good net worth for my age? That's where nationwide data comes in, and the numbers may shock you. The Federal Reserve's 2019 survey of consumer finances is the gold standard. While the report is a couple of years old and inflation has hit since, it's still the most accurate national snapshot we have. Here are the key benchmarks. The mean net worth, the mathematical average, for United States households is a jaw-dropping $748,800. But don't get discouraged. That number is heavily skewed by billionaires and multimillionaires at the top. The median, or midpoint, is far more useful for actually comparing yourself to your peers. And that median, just $121,700. Curious how these numbers change by age? Let's break it down. For those under 35, the median net worth is only $13,900. Think about that. Almost half of all households in this age group have less than $14,000 to their name total. If you're in your 20s or early 30s, student loans, weak starting salaries, and the cost of getting started in life take a serious toll. Homeownership is rare. Many haven't even started investing, and debts are high relative to income. If you're a homeowner or under 35, your prospects are much better. Federal Reserve data shows the median net worth for homeowners is $255,000, while renters average just $6,300. That's a game changer. Not a bad reason to start thinking about buying if you're able. But again, Even small student loan repayments now can snowball into much stronger net worth growth later. Pausing for a curiosity loop. Do you know the median net worth for people 10 or 20 years older than you? Jot your age down and make a mental guess. We'll see if you're ahead or behind in about a minute. The 35 to 44 group sees the median net worth jump to $91,300. Usually by this point, people are settling into their careers, advancing salaries, and maybe even investing a bit for retirement. Often, they have purchased a first home, and paying down the mortgage each month builds net worth gradually. Kids and growing families may mean higher expenses, but home equity and 401k balances usually pick up steam here. Moving up to the 45 to 54 bracket, the median net worth grows to $168,600. At this stage, career advancement has usually peaked. Some investments have had time to compound, and mortgage principal is falling. Some households may be helping older kids launch, which impacts savings, but generally, assets are higher and debts are being whittled down. As a quick pattern break, let me emphasize, a lot of families here still haven't actively planned for retirement. It's common to be earning more, but lifestyle creep and feeling like you deserve nice things can slow or even reverse your net worth growth in these years if you're not careful. Between ages 55 and 64, things usually improve further. The median net worth is $212,500. Income growth often plateaus or starts to drop a bit, and some families begin to downsize their homes. Kids move out, and ideally investments are starting to really show compounded results. Mortgages are closer to being paid off, and prudent folks are able to purchase big-ticket items in cash, avoiding new debt. For ages 65 to 74, median net worth rises again to $266,400. Most in this group are entering traditional retirement, sometimes beginning to draw on their investments for living expenses. Net worth growth slows here, especially with healthcare expenses rising and investment withdrawals starting. Some may see their assets shrink for the first time. Quick micro CTA. If you're tracking your net worth every year, type tracked in the comments. If you're starting today, write starting today. Let's build accountability in our Mark Invest community. Now, the 75 plus age group. The first bracket where the median net worth actually slips a bit to $254,800. Why retirees begin living off savings, drawing down investments, and, in many cases, spending money they'd worked so long to accumulate. This isn't always a bad thing. After all, if you can't enjoy some of those resources in retirement, what are you waiting for? Still, it's critical not to run your portfolio dry too early, especially considering no one knows for sure how long they'll need it to last. Just remember, net worth is a snapshot, not a finish line. But here's where the numbers alone can mislead. Someone could have a net worth of $10 million, yet be stretched thin. For instance, imagine having an $8 million house, $2 million in exotic cars, but almost nothing invested or generating income. In contrast, a person with $200,000 in well-invested assets and low expenses could be fully retired. So don't fall into the trap of chasing a high net worth just for bragging rights. It's more important to build assets that generate real cash flow and to keep your annual spending under control. Now, you might be wondering, how can you actually increase your net worth? And more importantly, how can you outpace the average? I'll walk you through 4 essential steps. And the last one is the most overlooked, but easily the most powerful. Step 1, prioritize paying down debts, especially high-interest ones like credit cards and student loans. Every dollar you knock off a credit card at 18%, interest saves you much more in the long run and immediately boosts your net worth. Make a debt payoff plan and automate minimum payments so you never fall behind. Step 2, invest regularly in appreciating income-generating assets. This means stocks, index funds, real estate, or even a small side business. Every dollar invested in assets with potential for compounding returns accelerates your wealth growth over time. Even small, consistent investments can snowball into life-changing sums given enough time. Step 3. Cut unnecessary expenses and watch for the lifestyle creep. You might be surprised how quickly little savings add up. $200 per month, less on dining out, is $2,400 per year, which, invested at 7% annual returns, compounds to nearly $35,000 in just 10 years. Run the numbers. You'll be shocked at how the math works in your favor over time. Step 4. And this is the game changer almost nobody acts on. Increase your income streams beyond just your main job. Start with side gigs, monetize skills, or look for freelance work that you can plug into after hours. Every $100 earned and saved or invested climbs directly into your net worth column. You control this lever more than you think. Here's your curiosity loop. Most people stop at step 3, but step 4 is what puts you ahead of the pack. Which of these have you taken action on? Comment below and share your experience. And don't forget, building your net worth is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience and consistency always outpace a sudden windfall. And the earlier you start, the cheaper it is to reach your goals. If you want the exact tool I use to track my own net worth from month to month, stick around for the end. I'll tell you how to download my free net worth tracking spreadsheet so you can see your progress at a glance. One last but important note. Net worth is only one measure of your financial health. It cannot tell you when you'll reach independence or retirement. Someone could have a high net worth tied up in a liquid property or assets that don't produce income and still have trouble paying the bills. A far better indicator is the balance between your annual passive income and your annual expenses. Growing your investments for cash flow, not just overall asset value, is often what unlocks real freedom. I want to make it clear, all numbers here are national survey medians. Your situation may differ. Use these benchmarks as guidance, not prediction. So let's recap. Your net worth is simply what you own minus what you owe. We've shown how the median net worth changes by age, starting at $13,900 for the under 35 crowd and rising to $266,400 by ages 65 to 74. Based on the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, but remember, these are just national medians, not predictors of your future. If you want to build a net worth above average, start tracking all your assets and debts today. Compare yourself to the national benchmarks as motivation, not discouragement, and follow the practical 4 steps. Aggressively pay off high-interest debt. Invest regularly in appreciating assets. Cut expenses where you can, and add new income streams. Right now, make a list of all your assets and debts. Use a spreadsheet for clarity, or download my free net worth tracker from the link in the description to automate the process. Over the next 30 to 90 days, update your total once a month to spot trends. Celebrate any positive change, even small ones. In the next 6 to 12 months, check your progress versus the average for your age bracket. And keep going. Consistency, not perfection, is the secret. Some results, like debt paydown and compounding, start appearing quickly, while others, like seeing your net worth double or triple, take time but are absolutely within reach with steady effort. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because my next video will walk you through the exact spreadsheet tools and formulas to visualize your net worth growth in real time, with live examples and bonus free templates. Comment below, which age and median net worth figure surprised you the most? And is your current number higher or lower? Download my free net worth tracker using the link below to get a head start. This is the first and most crucial step for outpacing the national average. All stats here come from national surveys and may not reflect your unique situation. Net worth is only one piece of your financial puzzle. Keep learning. Use these benchmarks as a guide, not a guarantee, and remember, your financial journey is your own,